Good morning, crafters, and welcome to Hunky Dory Craft TV. My name is Dan, and I will be your trolley dolly for the hour in what is a very special Trolley Dash show. I'm not on my own today. We have Emily producing the show. Good morning, Emily.
Good morning.
Good morning. And we have an incredibly talented lady, the hostess with the mostess. It's Natalie Muspratt.
Hello everyone, happy Wednesday.
It is Happy Wednesday, isn't it?
It is a happy Wednesday, yeah. It's been a really good week actually.
It's Hump Day.
Oh, it's Hump Day, happy Hump Day, people.
Which I think is kind of a lie because I haven't been humped once yet. Did I say that out loud?
To lower the standard.
Let's start as we mean to go on.
Had to do that.
Let's start as we mean to go on. Okay, welcome. It's Trolley Dash. I'm very excited about Trolley Dash. What is Trolley Dash about? Well, Natalie and I have been out in the warehouse and we've been searching. Not really searching, we've been looting, haven't we?
Yeah, we've just taken what we can get.
We pinched stuff, good stuff as well. So we've been in Paul's area.
Yeah.
Paul is our warehouse manager and he looks after all of the warehouse. We've been at the back of the area finding things, secret things. And we're going to bring them to you today, but slashed in price. We've got some incredible discounts, up to 75% off, which is brilliant. But before we do that, I have a couple of notices for you. Let me see. January Pound Shop sale. Woof! We launched our January Pound Shop sale last Friday. We had, I think, 180 or so products that we put on it. And I think there are about 30 of them left.
You are kidding me, right?
Honestly, it was ridiculous. There were something like 50 or 60 different topper sets. And I think there are like 10 left now.
No
like
way.
Honestly. Yesterday,
What?
we added Christmas. Christmas came to the pound shop. We have some Christmas toppers. Indeed.
Stop it right
I would
now.
like to have a little conversation with you right now, Natalie. Our Christmas topper sets, how much are they, Natalie?
£1.
£1! Our Christmas inserts, how much are they, Natalie?
£1.
Our Christmas decollage, how much is it, Natalie?
£1.
It's £1! It's brilliant. So we've got topper sets, but actually these topper sets are flying. I think something like 50 or so, maybe 40 topper sets went in there. More than half of them have already gone.
I can't believe this.
It's just flying. Listen, we're talking topper sets for £1, decollage for £1.
It's mental, isn't it?
Would you like to
You
guess?
need to get them while they're gone.
Well, you do need to get them.
You do.
Get them while they're gone.
Get them before
while
they
they're
go.
gone.
Get them before they
Everybody,
go.
make sure you get them while they're gone. Okay, so would you like to know what our best-selling, our most favourite items are in our pound shop? Can you guess?
Let's have a look.
Can you guess? I don't know if we're having a look. I'm just going to tell you because I know. It's up here, you see? It's up here.
I'm going to
Anybody?
say decollage.
Decollage has been very popular, but toppers have been even more popular.
Okay.
The most popular in our pound shop so far has been our Prism inks,
Yeah, of course.
which are all but out.
Duh.
Ink pads, incredible. They will be back in stock. So all the ones that are out of stock will be back in stock next month, which is quite exciting. But it's the Diamond Sparkles Shimmer Gemstones.
They're the best sellers.
Flying.
Crazy.
Flying. Luckily, we have stock of those and plenty of stock of those. So that is the pound shop update. I have some more things here. A lot of you asked how to make the shirt card from Monday's show. Is this our first show of the week, yours and myself?
Yeah,
It is, isn't it?
I know. Doesn't that make
so
us
wrong.
sound like we've been really lazy?
It does, but we haven't
have
been lazy.
been very busy.
We've been in
We have
Paul's,
been super busy.
the back of Paul's area, is what we've been doing. The step-by-step instructions are now on the hub. So this is brilliant. So this is the shirt card made in Monday's show, which I'm guessing Rachel made?
Yeah, I think so. It was very cute. I saw she made one for the samples that we took to Create and Craft, and they were very, very cool. So.
Okay. So they're on the hub. Thank you for submitting your card makes. The December makes are going to be up on the hub on Friday. We do believe Friday. Ashley is working her way through them as quickly as she can do, which is super. A little bit more due diligence. We have a lot going on, don't we?
I know, there's loads. Absolutely loads.
Win It Weekly.
Oh.
Right.
This is crazy. It's Wednesday. We don't know what the question is, Dan.
We don't know what the question is.
We
It's
don't
bizarre.
know.
Really, we should watch. We should have caught up, shouldn't we?
We should have.
Yes. We should be supporting Sheila and Rachel when they're on, instead of, hanging around the warehouse. What have we got? Peony Promise card collection. There are 8 topper sets inside this. It's worth £24.99. We're going to give away 4 of them. That's 100 quid's worth of goodies. For you to be in with a chance of winning one of these lovely Peony Promise collections, we would like to know. Not seen this yet. The Australian government banned what word for the day? The Australian government banned what word for the day?
Where do you get?
In Australia.
Where do we get these questions from?
The Australian government. Where's my hat? Where's my hat? We have a hat.
We do. It's down there. Oh my God, this is hilarious.
Is that? Where's my hat? Here's my hat. There we go. Right, Cobber. This is appropriation, I think, so I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I apologise if I'm saying it anyway.
I know that there's going to be one word you're really going to struggle with here.
Go on.
I'm trying to say it in my head, and I can't do it. So.
Oh, right.
But go on.
Because we're going to try and be Australian.
Go on.
The Australian government...
That was the word.
Wow.
That was the word.
G'day. The Australian government... The Australian government, this is going in my eye, it's hurting, I'm going to have to move it. There we go. The Australian government, now it's going on my nose. The Australian government banned...
Now you just sound like a cockney, this is hilarious.
Okay, the Australian government, no, good day. G'day, sport.
Oh.
The Australian government banned what word for the day? Was it A, mate? Was it B, Barbie? This is terrible. Or was it C, Drongo? So was it mate, Barbie or Drongo? That's enough offending every Australian person I've ever met or had the joy to know, who are wonderful people.
That was so funny.
Apologies for that.
That was so funny.
Apologies for that.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. When was it they banned it? When did they ban it? When was it? I don't know.
You'll find out.
We'll find out on Friday.
One day.
So we are going to give away 4 of these on Friday at 10 a.m. Thankcraft, it's Friday. We are going to announce the winners. And just before we announce the winners, we announce the answer to the question. Because believe it or not, we'd done Win It Weekly for about 3 or 4 months before we realised that we weren't announcing the answer to the question. So we've started doing that because otherwise people weren't sleeping and things like that, you know. So, okay, is there anything else that I need to do? No, I don't. Guys, it is time to dash. Let's dash. Are you ready for some really good deals? And really good deal number 1, and would you believe what we're going to do? I'm going to show you this, and we're going to go straight to Natalie for a demo, which I'm really excited about, because this is one of my favourite collections of all time.
Well, you showed me this just before, and it is really, really pretty.
Now, you might not know this because it's probably before you arrived with us, Natalie.
Oh, this is way before.
Before you were born, Natalie.
Well,
you were born when you arrived.
I am a spring chick.
She is a spring chicken. Too young. Dragonfly Dance Deluxe Card Collection. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. There are not high quantities. Should tell you all about stock, shouldn't I? Trolley Dash. There are not high quantities of many of these items. The idea is that many of these, it's the last chance you will ever get to see or buy them. They are not being remanufactured. They're items that we have secured from our warehouse. Secured, looted from our warehouse.
We've stolen them, they're in a box and they're ready to go.
They are ready to go. Okay, so normally £9.99, one of our deluxe card collections. So there's 4 topper sets worth of goodies in here. It's not £9.99, it's £5.99. You can't get this anywhere else in the world, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. So let's take a look at what we've got. It's beautiful. First off, Dragonfly Dance. Guess what the theme is, Natalie?
Dragonflies?
She's right, it's dragonflies.
So clever.
Beautiful silver foiling, incredible teal, pink and purple shades.
There are some beautiful colours in here.
Deep blue shades in here. Gorgeous sentiments. Lovely shaped toppers, very different shaped toppers.
I was thinking that. This one's really pretty. We should bring that back.
We really should. It's absolutely gorgeous. We had a craft stack for Dragonfly Dance. It was one of our best-selling ever craft stacks, would you believe? But isn't it pretty? There's foil card in here and this printed card in here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let's see, look at that.
Wow.
Isn't that pretty? So you've got this sort of oriental twist on it. Perfect for Chinese New Year, actually. This oriental twist with these beautiful...
umbrellas.
I'd say umbrellas, but I think there's probably a better name for them.
Parasols.
Parasols, why not? Parasols. They're gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love this sort of intricate foiling around these toppers as well. Fold and die cut, as you expect from Hunky Dory. You press them straight out and you can make cards with them in a jiffy. Absolutely gorgeous. 350 GSM cardstock and 300 GSM toppers. Plenty of toppers on this. What does it say? It includes over 50 separate elements, it says.
There's so many great shapes in here.
Fans as well. So it's elegant, it's classy this, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Look at this panel here. So you can just trim that away.
So striking.
Really striking. Oh, I'm missing one here. There we go. Gorgeous. Love the dragonflies throughout though.
This cardstock is phenomenal, isn't it? All the little tiny swirls in the backgrounds.
You are going to love this.
Wow.
They're beautiful. You just score along those with your adorable scoreboard and you're going to be able to create a fan effect because they are full-size fans. Aren't they beautiful? So they will obviously squeeze up, if that makes sense, or concertina up.
To make a fan.
To make a fan and go onto your card. They're going to look lovely. Look at that foil cardstock. Edge to edge foil. Guys, this is not going to be in stock for long at all.
Definitely not.
Just like our pound shop items, once they are gone, they are gone. This will not be coming back. Normally £9.99. It's not £9.99. It's £5.99. Grab yours. If you like it, get it. Let's go across to Natalie for our first demonstration of the day.
So, that took a really long time to come back. I feel like I was ready to speak like 2 minutes ago. I was like, hello, there's still blue on the screen. Okay. So let's have a look at
Have
what
you
we've
already
got
made
here.
your card? You
It's
you
done.
finished the card.
It's
Sorry
done.
guys, demo over. We missed it.
Let's move on. So I'm going to look. I love this one because of the shape of it, but I particularly liked this cardstock. So I'm going to go with this one. So I'm going to go for the blue, this purple foiling, and then this really pretty, these toppers, because the foiling around that topper is so detailed and beautiful. What we're going to do is we're going to do a bit of fussy cutting because these umbrellas, they need to be lifted from this cardstock. I was going to do, should I do that or should we do a little bit of, no, let's.
We're in a dangerous place, crafters.
We're in Natalie's
We are currently
brain
in the
right
mind
now.
of Natalie Musprat as she decides what to do.
What should we do? It's a dangerous.
At least she's not deciding what to wear because that could take hours.
Oh my god, it really does.
How many times do you get changed in the morning before you come out?
Actually, surprisingly, I don't. But I do spend most of the evening prior thinking what to wear. Now this week I've actually been quite successful at leaving the house on time because I've bought new clothes.
Oh.
So I've wanted to wear those new clothes, so I've just been hanging them up in the...
There's nothing quite as exciting as wearing new clothes.
Honestly, there really isn't. This is as exciting as our lives get now.
Deborah laughs at me because when we used to go to the Trafford Centre, when we were allowed to, we used to go to the Trafford Centre and we'd buy things. I remember buying a jacket from there once, a big jacket, and was so excited to wear it. I wore it in the car driving home.
Oh my god,
I put a jacket on to get in the car to drive
so
home.
Funny. That's such a you thing to do.
It is, isn't it?
Right, I want to keep these borders at the length that they are, but my cardstock is too big because this needs to be 7 3/4 square. So what we're going to do here is I've already cut it down to 7 3/4 this way. I'm going to trim off my borders and then we're going to bring them down so that they fit perfectly on our cardstock. So to do that, I'm going to just stick a thin layer of tape. I should actually use my super thin one if we have some. I don't think we do, so we're going to just go with this one that we have because it's going to get stuck down anyway.
Do you know why we don't have any of the super thin one?
Is it gone?
No, it hasn't gone. It's in pound shop though, so it's flying out the door rather quickly.
No. That's why then, isn't it? So I'm going to use my trimmer to do this. You can also actually use your mat. It's probably easier to use your mat because it's flat. Let's stick this. So this needs to be 7 3/4. So this, if I put this over here and we just stick it where the line joins, and we do that all the way up, making sure that that is straight, and you can use the border on your mat to do that. Then we're going to stick the opposite side on, and this is where you need to make sure that your measurements are nice and correct. So when we stick this on, this needs to come to here at 7 3/4, so we can stick that over the top there, making sure that that is straight, and then we can stick this onto our silver mirror.
So good to chop up and chop into cardstock, isn't it? To create what you want.
Definitely. You know, this cardstock has got beautiful borders, and you want to keep them in there. But obviously, I'm cutting this down so I can have a nice even mat the whole way around. But to be able to do that, you just trim into it, cut it around, and then when you've put it back together, do you know what? I've made this too small now. This bit is a lot bigger. But hey,
it looks good to me.
We can trim it. It's fine. So then I'm going to take my scissors actually, because this is quite an easy one to cut around. Or should I use my knife? I should use a knife because it's the most sensible thing to use. So let's take, this one's a fresh one. So we're going to cut around our circles. Now, I would always suggest when you do this, move the cardstock because otherwise you'll have your hands in all sorts of
it is easier to move
random
the cardstock,
positions. It's so easier to move it.
Natalie, Lynn says that she has the craft stack of this. Congratulations, it's a cracker. Joe says, hey everyone, please don't buy everything up before I get the chance to shop at lunchtime. Lots of people are calling you mate, Natalie.
Mate.
All right,
mate.
Lots of people. Gail loves this kit, thinks it's beautiful.
It is so pretty.
They're very attractive images, aren't they? Abby Williams has got this kit. Fabulous as all Hunky Dory products are. Best on the market. Thank you so much.
That is very nice.
We've been asked how do you buy by Julie. So hunkydorycrafts.co.uk is the website. You jump on the website. There'll be a banner there straight away that says Trolley Dash. If you click into that, all the products that are on today's show that are at incredible prices will be there. Trolley Dash lasts for a couple of days, and then all those or indeed until the items have sold out. Trolley Dash items usually do sell out, so at least half the items you'll see today will be gone by tonight, I should imagine. It's only my guess, but it's an informed guess based on historical data.
Yeah, based on how it goes most weeks. So we're just popping this out now. Some of my bits.
I can't believe how quickly you did that, Nat.
Oh, I thought it took a really long time.
No, you did really well.
This is the first time, and this is madness, but this is the first time I've actually fussy cut this year. So it took me a while, because sometimes when you do something and you do it every day, you get used to it, don't you? And you're a pro. But yeah, I feel like that took a while. So I'm just going to cut out this bit here that was on my edge, and then I'm just going to quickly tidy up these bits here, because you can see some of that blue. Now this is up to you, obviously. These circles and these fans have some quite nice detailing on the ends of them, but you can trim this when you fussy cut it however you want to. Now I'm quite particular when it comes to my fussy cutting and making sure that everything looks very neat and tidy. So I have trimmed those bits off just so you get a nice sort of clean edge to your cutouts. Then this is going to go on top of here like this with some foam pads. We're going to take our topper, and we're keeping it in with that pink, so we're going to take the large round topper from here, and I'm going to use the other one that says with love and best wishes on your special day. So we've got our toppers ready, and now we can start to build up our card. I'm going to trim this away, because even though it's 8x8, and this happens to the best of us, it happened to me last night when I was making a card actually, sometimes when you line it up it just doesn't look straight. But you can trim the edges, you can trim your card blank, because I promise you no one is going to get their ruler out and say, oh, this isn't 8x8. If it looks good,
that's the thing, it's
by eye.
It needs to look good by eye, doesn't it? Sometimes you can measure things and you know that they're perfect from a measurement perspective, but it still looks slightly wrong. And the idea there is to make it so it looks right.
Yep, so we're just going to trim those bits off. There's absolutely no problem in doing that whatsoever.
I love the silver border and how it matches the silver borders that run down the side.
I had to bring those borders in. So let's stick this on. So we're going to use foam pads on this, and we've just put these on. The
colours on this kit are gorgeous
as well. It's so pretty, it's so vibrant and bright. It really makes you want to smile. So that is just on with one foam pad. Then I'm going to pull out my topper.
Guys, if you are looking for those large foam pads that Natalie has just used, I think I'm right in saying, and I apologise if I'm not, but I think I'm right in saying that they are the checkout offer on our website at the minute, which means that when you go through to the checkout, I think it only happens the first time you go through to the checkout, because we don't want to annoy people with pop-ups and things. But the first time you go through to the checkout, I think it pops up and offers you them for what I think is £8 for 16 foam pads, which is the phenomenal. It's the super saver deal that we do. Yeah, so I think that they're there on that.
What a fantastic offer!
It's a cheeky, sneaky way to find them.
I know. I wouldn't be mad if something that was such a great deal popped up like that. So then let's just lift this bit up, and we're going to just pop this in. It might take a bit of time, obviously, because you've got glue on there. Tape, sorry, so it's going to be a bit more tough to stick in. But once you've got that on, it will look fantastic. Then I'm going to double up my foam pads on my topper, because I want this to stand higher than our fussy cutting image that we cut out. Ta-da. So let's stick this in like this. And then obviously we have our wonderful sentiment, which I'm going to put just at the bottom here. And then we can get this on our card blank. So one topper. Put this on here with love and best wishes on your special day. You could add gems at this stage, but there's so much beautiful foiling. I really don't think it needs the extra sparkle that you would get from your gemstone. So I'm going to leave it as it is.
The colour's just gorgeous, isn't it? Lynn says that she cuts that size foam pad down to suit whatever she's using.
It is a great foam pad to be able to do that with, you know, because you obviously you have that option then. I don't know whether this is... I can actually give this a nice white thin edge, I think. Let's turn that around.
So many people calling you mate still.
This on.
All right, mate.
It's nice to know that I have some friends.
You have loads of friends, Natalie.
Just kidding. Just kidding. So then, because we trimmed that down a little bit on all four edges, we now have that nice white border from our card blank, and it just looks like it was meant to be. Look how colourful, bright and fun that is. That is going to make anyone smile who receives this card, for sure. Love it.
I think that's absolutely beautiful, Natalie. And I love that we went through the logic of how you came up with that card step by step with you.
Yeah.
It's one of the lovely things about Natalie, guys. She doesn't tend to do the prep. Instead, she does it as she's there, makes it up as she goes along, some would say, but it's incredibly creative. And you end up with just some wondrous creations. Of which that's one of them. I think that's absolutely lovely. Dragonfly Dance is a gorgeous kit. Normally £9.99. It's not. It's £5.99. But it's only £5.99 while stocks last, guys. So you grab yours on KidoriCrafts.co.uk, jump on the website, banner at the top, hit it, Trolley Dash, you're in. It's probably in one of the very top products in there as well, because we tried to put them in the same order that we showed them on the show. Anyone who wants to can get ahead of us, or you can stay with us and have the website on at the same time. It is totally up to you. The second product that we're going to show you today is our fabulous book of foiled card. It says here, extend your everyday crafting collection with this 7x5 inch pad with a total of 40 sheets. So there are 40 sheets. It's adorable scoreable.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? It's the adorable scoreable that you know and love. So it's 350 GSM, but it's adorned with luxurious foil. So here you go. You've got different designs in different colours. So there are 8 different designs in there. Look at the silver and black. It's beautiful. So you've got different colours, as you can see. What's that? That's a silver colour. It's actually silver on silver. It's really attractive. I love this. It's Dotty Stripes. So you've got dots. I don't know if you'll be able to see on screen, but there are lines and then there's little dots as well.
Very
sort of a
cool.
pinstripe there. Beautiful ribbons there.
Do you know, sometimes these are really nice to use as little borders on your cards. When you have plain cardstock, or whether you maybe have our popper topper pads that don't come with cardstock, to be able to mix and match this type of product with just some plain adorable scoreable, create some little borders or ribbon strips to go on your cards. It just brings out obviously the foiling, and it makes them look really good.
It's really nice. So you've got butterflies and daisies there. I think they're daisies. Oh, look at the chandeliers.
Now that is spectacular. That's going to look really good on your cards.
Isn't that beautiful? I love this mint green. It's so attractive.
Oh my
You've got
gosh,
pink in there.
That is so classy.
Silver on silver is incredible, isn't it?
That's super classy.
This is actually silver adorable scoreable, so it is. It's got a shimmer to it. It's really attractive. You can see it there. Love this. A kind of a duck egg there as well. Oh, trailing hearts. They're very attractive. Have you seen the price? The price is the thing that we haven't mentioned.
It's crazy. We've just been so overwhelmed by how beautiful this is. It's £2.99, people.
Have you seen the mushroom? I can tell you now, this isn't meant to be £2.99. I think it was meant to be £9.99 down to £5.99, so I think that's a mistake. But it's done. It's on the website. Trolley Dash is really tricky because we make mistakes in Trolley Dash. That's really nice.
Oh, I like that. I love words sometimes.
Style is everything.
As
Fabulous,
backgrounds.
darling. It's this is the it's Craig Revel Horwood in a pad. It's wonderful, isn't it? Or Craig Breville Toasty Maker, as he's known at our house for some reason. Don't ask me why. I've got no idea. That's what we call him. In a loving way. Do we like that, guys? 7x5 inch pad. It's a super foiled, adorable scoreable. 40 sheets in there of 350 GSM, adorable scoreable. £2.99. Next product, Natalie. I've passed you one of these in the hope that you can.
I'm going to make one up quickly.
Can pop one together, yeah. These are called Bijou Bows. I've not seen the word bijou before, and I don't really know what it means. So anyone who can tell me what the word bijou means, and I think, am I pronouncing it right? Bijou, you think? I hope so. There are 12 sheets of Bijou Bows. So you can actually make bows out of these. Paper bows that go on your cards. They're foiled, they're die cut, you just press them straight out. They're double-sided as well, because obviously when you tie a bow, you'll see both sides of it, won't you? So you get patterned on the front and the back. There's 11 bows on each sheet. There are 12 sheets in total here. Emily will do the maths for us. 11 times 12, it's lots, is the answer. 131, I think it is. So you have the mint green colours as well. You have the blues. And you have the gorgeous pinks. Has Natalie managed to work out, normally £9.99, they're not, they're £3.99. Has Natalie managed to work out or establish how to put one of these together?
I have.
Shall we go over and join it?
I'm just putting the finishing touches now. So the big longer strip, this one here, we pop this out and we fold it into the centre, and it creates this lovely little bow here on top. And then you just put that on top of the fishtail edged one. And then with the little tab that you have, you can then use this over the centre. Let's move these out of the way. Over the centre, fold these inwards like so. And then you have that bow all ready to go. These are beautiful to use on your projects because they're all foiled. They've got some fantastic patterns on there. Where are we going? Here we are. They're very, very cute. They are super easy to do, as you've just seen. That took no time at all. I think they're fantastic.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Very cute. You can make little headbands out of them. Maybe we can do that next week.
12 times 11. 12 times 7 is 120. So it should be 131 separate bows that you can make for £3.99, which makes them less than 4p each.
4p?
For a bow? That's not bad, is it? That's not bad. Okay, next product. We've got a couple more products to show you, and then we're going to go across to Natalie, and I think she's on a demo again, are you now?
I am.
Very good. Next one to show you. I have some adhesives for you. We talked about foam pads before. If you're not looking for the larger foam pads, I have a little deal for you. It's a little deal because they are already packed up. This is a crazy price, really, £8.99, but they're already packed up like this. So we said, okay, let's sell them. Let me look in here and see what I've got. It's a mix of foam pads and double-sided tape. So, first we have 6mm double-sided tape. We have two 33-metre rolls. We have 9mm double-sided tape. We have two 33-metre rolls. We have 10, I think it's 10, I'm going to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 packs of 12mm square foam pads.
Oh, so these are the medium-sized ones?
Medium-sized foam pads. There you go. So if I show you, that's the size of your medium-sized foam pads. Squares, perfect for going on the corners of toppers. Corners of toppers, yeah. Sentiments.
Sentiments, definitely. These are perfect for sentiments. And decoupage as well.
Decoupage, right. If you're decoupaging, this is your other thing you need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 8 sheets of these in here as well. And these are your 5mm. Let me see if I can get one out for you. 5mm squares. There's something like 144 squares on each. I will count them. While Natalie's doing her next demo, I will count them. But these are perfect for decoupage.
So good for decoupaging.
Absolutely brilliant. So you're getting 8 sheets of those. You're getting 10 sheets of these. So you're getting 18 sheets of foam pads and 4 rolls of double-sided tape. £8.99.
Such a good deal.
I like that. Again, it's while stocks last. It's at that deal because we've got them packed up like that.
Ready
so,
to go.
yes, it is easier to sell them and give people a great deal than it is to take them apart and put them back into...
Definitely.
Yeah? Does that make sense? So, next product, and last one until we pop across to Natalie, is our 6x6 insert block. I'm going to open this up for you. If you like inserts, and who doesn't like inserts, you're going to love these.
I don't think I've seen these
Have
before.
you not seen these?
No.
So this is an essential insert block. There are 120 separate inserts here, all with lots and lots and lots of different designs. So we have thank you. We have you're one of a kind. We have thinking of you. We have live, laugh, love, which you see on lots of people's walls, don't you? Just for you. So when we say essentials, it's a lovely mix.
It is, isn't it?
Sent with hugs and kisses. These are all 6x6 in size, guys. That feels to me like it's 140 GSM. It will say on the website. It feels to me like it's 140 GSM. With love and best wishes. Flutterby wishes.
There's some great ones in there.
That's lovely, isn't it? Enjoy your special day.
And what a great size as well. I mean, these are 6x6, but that doesn't mean you can't cut them down and maybe put them in your 5s or your 4s, or even maybe add a border with some papers and put these into bigger cards as well.
Absolutely. Let's celebrate. From me to you, just because. Have we had just because yet? I don't think we have we? Get well soon.
Oh
so
my
there's
gosh.
a lovely, lovely mix in here.
It's perfect for all occasions.
Have a lovely day. So this is why it's called Essential. Of course, happy birthday. Birthday wishes. Oh, I love this. You'll see the next one in a sec. All the best. Be happy.
Love that.
It's cute, isn't it? Be mine. Congratulations. And that's it. I think then we're into being able to see with love and best wishes, Flutterby wishes. So that was sort of one of each of them that we'd taken at the top so that you could see all the different designs, of which there are many. £9.99 for your insert block. It's not £9.99, it's £4.99. That is a lovely product.
That's great.
Again, grab it while stocks last. These will not be being replaced, so if you want anything on our Trolley Dash show, get it while you can. Let's go to Natalie and see what she has next.
Okay, so next up we have some little books on offer. First of all is our little book of Poppies. This is a great little book. It's got a nice array of different designs in here, and also not all of the poppies are red, which is also very nice. So you've got some more traditional artwork in here. Of course, you get 144 sheets in here. There are 6 of each design, which means if you're a person who loves to decoupage, you can do that. But if you're a person who also makes cards for charity, these are a great starting point because instantly you can put these on a mirror mat and away you go. You've got all of your cards ready, 140 to sell and make for great causes. So you can see here the colours are very different as well. So you've got some really nice sort of watercolour poppies. Let's see if we can get the next one. Oh, I love this. Some deep pinks and purples. This is very cool.
It's like sort of vintage, that, and rustic, isn't it? So there's a real
mix.
mix.
This would look really good if you did like the decoupaging where you use the papers and you sort of... I'm trying to think what I mean. Because there's decoupage and there's decoupage. I'm thinking of the decoupage here where you use the glue.
Okay.
So you could use this, because this is a really nice sort of vintage feel. You could like maybe decoupage a tray or different things like that. That would look quite nice. Mum
did that, and the tray that we used for our tea and our coffee at our house when I was growing up was a decoupage or a decoupaged.
Is it decoupage? Is that what it is?
Decoupage, I think, is a brand, but it is actually called decoupage.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. So the French word, and you can sort of upcycle with it and make things look absolutely beautiful. But she did a tea tray, and then she coated that tea tray with, I think it had butterflies on and so on and so forth. And I think she did it with serviettes.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
serviettes
are a
you
great
can
one
do
to
it,
use. People
yeah.
often do it with serviettes. But
And you have this sort of glue, this coating that you put on it, and
kind of like a Mod Podge, isn't it?
yeah, it lasted genuinely.
It's great.
I grew up. The whole of my formative years were with that gorgeous tray that Mum did.
So there's so many uses for these. It's not just you know, for card making. You can use these as home decor projects as well. Maybe Poppies is something that you have in your wallpaper. You can make some lovely little frames with these for the house. But the images in here are just beautiful. You can see that there's lots of traditional images, but also some contemporary ones in here as well. But Poppies are just such a beautiful flower. Such a pretty flower to have when you're card making.
Is it feasible for me to interrupt with this product, Emily? Is that okay?
No.
I don't mean to be rude now, but there's a reason for it. Okay, so if you love our little books, then that Poppies set, little book, I've got something quite cool. That Poppies little book is fabulous for you if you love little books, right? If you want, and that's because they're 6x4, the size there, it's a really, really good size.
It is.
Sometimes you want something a little bit larger, especially if you're going to make something, put some decoupage in a frame.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a little traditional decoupage collection here. I know, the reason I've interrupted is because I know the quantity of this that we have is so small.
It's going to go.
It's incredibly small.
Wow.
As in 20 or 30 small. I mean, it's ridiculously low.
Crazy.
Okay. So if you are interested in Poppies, then this is another option for you. And I wanted you to see it just before you grab that one if you wanted this one, okay? Because again, it's got a massive images here. Normally $9.99, $4.99, so we've kept the price the same. But what's quite interesting here, go the right way, is that there is a mix of sizes.
There is.
So
this is cool.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? So you've got, if you look at that, same right way, Dan. So you've got full A5 size images as well in here.
That's very cool.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you'll see some of the same images and some different ones.
So you can mix and match as well there, can't you?
You absolutely can. It's beautiful. But look at that. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous?
Oh, that's so nice when like zoomed in and a bigger.
So because you get multiples, if you were going to decoupage those with the A5 size, you can put them into a frame, goes on the wall, and looks absolutely stunning, or becomes a present. So you can see, I think you probably get a 6 or so of each. I'd have to count them to be 100% sure. But again, it's just a different option if you want, with these gorgeous poppy images. There are very, very low quantities of this. So if people want this, my suggestion is grab it while you can. I do believe that there are 48 sheets, A4 sheets in this.
That's incredible, isn't it?
It's massive. It's a massive number. Okay, so if you want that, grab it. Back to Nat.
The next little book I'm going to show you is our little book of Christmas spirit. And I was talking to Dan before when we came in the room and we were looking through the products today, because I think this book is actually my favourite Christmas little book. It's so much fun. It's filled with loads of different artwork. You've got some sort of religious ones in here as well. These ones are my favourite, with this beautiful sort of like tapestry design in here. You've got some super snowy ones, so it's a great mix of all the sort of the 4 kits that we do at Christmas. They're kind of all mixed into one here. You've got the dove, you've got the manger in here. What else have we got?
So Christmas card making is all year round, isn't it, Nat?
Oh, it's crazy.
People get ready for Christmas, and hence you can see by the number of Christmas toppers in our pound shop that have already sold out, you can see people are buying and using Christmas and thinking ahead. This is a great way to do it. The artwork's gorgeous, Natalie.
I really, really love the images in here. It's super, super fun. You've got such a lovely, like, it's traditional, but it's also really contemporary. These ones are my favourite, with these beautiful patterns running throughout, and you've got some great images in here. It is definitely my favourite little book.
This is what
Christmas.
we pride ourselves on. Isn't that amazing?
One.
Is the artwork at Hunky Dory. It's second to none.
It's amazing.
The team of artwork and licensing agents that we use, art workers, painters, it's just illustrators. It's just amazing, the artwork that they come up with. Look at that, it's just beautiful.
So
Love
that
it.
is your little book of Christmas spirit for £4.99.
And I do believe it's demo time, Natalie.
Is it?
Because she can't, Emily
Is
can't
it?
come back to me because I'm actually stood here with a can of Diet Pepsi.
What are we gonna demo?
So, oops. Okay, let's carry on. Other different types of soft drink are available.
Honestly, never prepared, this guy. Never prepares. It's you next.
Oh, is it me?
It is you next.
I'm
It's not
still
demo time.
standing waiting for you to demonstrate.
No, it's you.
Okay, if it's me, I really haven't got ready.
I know.
I'm so sorry. Guys, as usual, I'm making a royal. Are you allowed to say balls up on TV? Is that acceptable?
You've said it now.
It's better than the other one, isn't it? Okay, so really sorry for not being ready. Stood there drinking my Pepsi. Right, here we go. What do we have? We have our Design Essentials 7x5 essential card blanks in the confetti style. Was £7.99, it's not, it's £3.99. There are 24 in here in a variety of lovely colours. So let's just look at these colours. We've got the sort of yellow, we've got the blue, beautiful confetti dots. The confetti dots, greens, red and purple there. The confetti dots can be, and these are scored by the way, so you're just going to be able to fold them like that. They're already pre-scored on a platen, so it's the best score money can buy. It can only really be comparable with our adorable scoreboard, I suppose.
Very
Your confetti dots can, if you want them to be, at the bottom, absolutely. They can be at the top, absolutely. It's a temp fold as well, so they can be at the side.
Ooh.
And you choose your side because they go on both
That's
sides
really
as well.
pretty. You could add a little poppy on there from your little book.
It
Got
really
hearts
would
straight away.
work. With the red, it really
Yeah.
would work. It would look absolutely lovely. So I don't know if that's what you're going to be doing when you're doing the demo that you refuse to do for me, Natalie.
No.
We'll talk about that later. Okay, isn't it lovely? The Design Essentials, fantastic. £3.99 instead of £7.99. Of course you get your envelopes with them as well. 24 there. 3 today, different sets to show you. So that's the first. The second is, and this is lovely, brushed pastels. Again, 24. Looking at the colours, they're beautiful, aren't they?
Oh, this is very nice.
There we go. I think Emily's just playing with the brightness there. Let's see as we go along. So a brushed pastel. It's lovely brush strokes on it. You have blue, you have yellow, you have green, which I think is probably my favourite. A lovely springtime green, isn't it? Love that.
I love it.
Isn't that pretty? Very nice. You've got your rose pink, and again that would be perfect for. Oops, as I fold them, that would be perfect for one of your poppy cards as well, wouldn't it?
Yes.
And you have the purple. So these brushed pastels, again 24. Again, this is the 7x5 size. Again, they come with envelopes. That's the full kit to prove that we have them. We're not hiding them. That is your second option. Option number 3, I would have been much better organised had I known, and I do apologise. Option number 3 are 6x6. Your floral watercolour. Look at that.
These ones are my favourite.
Yum, yum, yum.
I love these.
You
They're
can
just
see
so
the
good.
adorable scoreable finish. Okay, so it's kind of a silk finish that you get with this adorable scoreable. It's beautiful. It's not the matte, it's the silk. And all 3 of these have been that lovely silk finish. You can just see it really well on this lovely sort of sponged grey that you've got here.
So nice.
Very attractive. Beautiful corners. I'm going to show you this next one. Look at that.
I just love it. I absolutely love it. It reminds me, actually, I use these to make invitations for my friend's bridal shower. So I didn't use them as card blanks. I actually cut them down into 6x6 panels, and then I printed the invitations on top to parchment, and then sat the parchment on top of the floral design. So you had sort of like a nice sort of muted floral in the background, but they're just stunning. They're so pretty.
We're building
Each
a wall
one-
here. We're building a house of cards, which of course is all going to come crashing down around my ears in a minute.
They're just, every single design is totally different, but they all coordinate so beautifully together.
Don't they?
Oh, it's just so nice. This is my favourite one, definitely.
Okay, only £3.99, 24 cards and envelopes there. You saw how easily they score and how they fold. Sorry, they're beautiful if they're burnished as well with a score tool and your scoreboard. we're going to go back to Natalie so that I can continue to drink my Pepsi.
We're going to look through our whoopsie of the day. That's correct. We have a whoopsie. Every Trolley Dash we pick out an item that we want to slash the prices on even more. So this is today's, and this is our Welcome to the World card collection. I was just saying to Dan how much I absolutely love kits like this because it includes everything that you will need. So you have 4 toppers here that you can see are all beautifully foiled and die cut. You've got a great, can we not go, oh no, because it's too small, isn't it? Let's go this way. So we've got a really nice array of your different images here. They are perfect for new babies, for christenings you've got on here, twins as well, so they're all very different. And then you have your card blanks, so these are really pretty too. So you can see here that you've got the images that run throughout. You have one that goes with each of your toppers. You've also got your foiled card blanks. So you've got that all included in here as well. So you've got toppers, foiled and plain cardstock, but that's not it. You've also got double-sided papers. There's just so much in this kit. It's absolutely phenomenal. So you've got all of those papers there with beautiful designs. I think you've got one of each that goes with each of the toppers. And then we're not finished yet. Oh no, you've got inserts. I think there's 2 each in here for each of the kits. They coordinate absolutely stunningly. So you've got everything that you need here. Everything that you need to make a card. And I'm going to show you just what you can be doing with it because it's just jam-packed full. I think it's kind of like the kits that you get with your magazines, but a little bit bigger because you've got more included in them. So it is an essential kit with everything that you need. So if you've got someone that asks you to make them a card for a new baby, you know that you can pull this out and you've got everything there for you. And it's only £7.99, so it's half. £7.50. £7.50. Now, I'm going to pick out a topper.
So you're going to demo this now?
I am going to do a demo with this. I'm going to do
news.
this one because this little guy here is super, super cute. We're going to take our coordinating cardstock. See, we get you. We'll get you. So we've got our coordinating cardstock. I'm also going to use, let's have a look at our papers because there's definitely one in here that we can use. I'm thinking we should use the Dotty blue, or possibly these stripes also go quite nicely. And then obviously we need that coordinating insert, so we've got everything we need there. Now let's get making. So I've got an A5 card blank for this one, and we're actually going to do a tent card, I think, so we can start building that up. So we're going to do an A5 card, but you've got this beautiful foiled border and you've got this great border here with the little guy on. So I want to be able to use it all. So we're going to start off by cutting down our paper first of all, because that's going to be sort of like the base of our card. So let's cut this down, and to get it to A5 you want to cut it to 3 notches below the 6, so it's not a quarter, it's just 3 notches, and then obviously it's the same size, so that now will just fit perfectly on top of our card blank. Then for this I'm going to cut this to, I think, how big is this? Because obviously this is going to fit on top. So let's cut this to a quarter. So we're going to have, no, let's do it at a half. So let's cut this down at 7 3/4. And you want to keep the whole piece together. So then I'm going to cut, am I going to fussy cut it? Oh, I'm not sure. I kind of want to fussy cut it, but I'm not sure whether we've got the space. So then I want to cut this to So I want to cut this also so you've got that edge around. So this is where the maths comes in. So we want to do 2 quarters, so it needs to go here.
I think cards for making cards for babies at the minute is really quite whether poignant is the right word, or you know, it can be quite emotive because with lockdown and with everything that's been going on, and I'm sure other people will be finding this around the country, we've still got babies being born and new babies appearing.
I know, it's exciting, isn't
probably
it?
a few more babies being born and babies appearing because everybody is stuck in the house together, you see.
There's
we won't talk about that.
There's lots of new babies at Creating Craft, actually.
Are there? But we don't get to see them, you see, and this is quite sad, really.
It is really sad. It's mine and Dan's oldest nephew's birthday today. He's 3. So we spent some time with them. We meet them at the park and stuff. We've seen them a few times this year, but we've missed a lot of this year, actually. And then obviously Caleb was born in July, so we haven't seen him that much. But we spoke to him. Well, we didn't really speak to him. He didn't reply. But he was on FaceTime last night, so he's starting to sort of take note of other people's voices. So when we were chatting, you could see him really concentrating.
Well, that's good. We've not really got into the FaceTime thing because we've got Milo, so my brother and Lucy, had a little boy called Milo.
Oh, he's
and
super
cute.
cute.
He turned 1.
I know.
About
how mad is that he's
it was last week. And you know, if I was to say that I think I've seen him, and I work with Adam, but I think
we see Adam far too much, don't we?
Too much, yeah. But I think I've seen Milo about probably, if I could count them on 2 hands, definitely, maybe even on 1 hand, which is so sad because we just don't get to see him because they're not part of our bubble. You know, so
there's lots of people that are in the same positions as
there
us,
are,
I'm sure.
aren't there? But I do think that getting into this whole Zoom or FaceTime or you know whatever can bring people together, and you're doing it, aren't you? And we need to do it a little bit more.
We do it quite a lot with my family, actually. I used to do it with my family anyway, because obviously I don't live near them anymore. But yeah, we do it quite a lot. It is really good. So I've used my trimmer to cut this end and the bottom end, and then I'm just fussy cutting around this bit. Now, the balloon is really cute, but I'm not sure how much of that I'm going to be able to cut out here. I'm going to try because it is very, very cute. But when you have these little images, sometimes it's just easier to cut them off and then we can reattach the balloon. But I'm gonna stick with it because if we can, it will look very, very cute.
Guys, you do not have to, if you're concerned about fussy cutting or you don't want to take the time.
Oh yeah, you don't have to.
You do not need to, do not worry at all. Nat's doing it because I think Nat really enjoys it.
Just crazy crafter. I love to make a challenge for myself.
It's one heck of a challenge if you're going to try and keep the balloon on. It's a real challenge.
I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Just cut that a little bit further. Do we have any comments though, Dan? Because I know lots of people have joined us today.
We do. So Jackie says that she does FaceTime with their children every week as they haven't seen them for a year. It's ever so sad, but it's lovely to be when you do get to see them, isn't it? And it's going to feel so good when all this is over, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing.
Give it a big squeeze.
Gail Loyne says, you are so clever, Natalie.
Okay, so I've kind of been able to do it and I kind of haven't. So we've got the balloons actually come away from the bit that I cut, but we can just stick that on with some foam pads. So let's start to build this up because that took a little bit longer than I was hoping for.
So Nat, the main chat today, on the Facebook feed anyway, does seem to be how people keep things hidden from their significant other, how much stuff they manage to get and where, oh, that's been there for ages. It's like, oh, this old thing, when you're wearing your jumper, your brand new jumper, oh no.
I just found this out there. What are you talking about?
I've only just got up. I've not even done my makeup yet.
So we can stick this now with the foam pad so it's higher. It's a little bit higher than the other bit. And then our little balloon that we chopped off, we can stick with a little bit of foam, just reattaching that onto there like so. Then we can get our topper, and I'm going to use the, which one should we use? Let's
I do like that one you're taking out now, because
I know it's huge,
I love
and
the
it's going to
scallop,
match
the scallop border on it.
really
Beautiful.
well. And then definitely, welcome to the world. Welcome, little one. That is the cutest little sentiment that we've got here. So then we can put this on top, and it actually fits really well. I am a fan of not using my middle borders, so I'm going to keep that to one side. But because this frame, the middle frame, sorry, not the middle borders, because this topper is the same size as our twins topper, we can actually use this on a second card.
Oh,
so we're going to leave that out. Where are my big ones? Let's get these. So I'm going to put that on one lot of foam pads, and then this is going to go on top. So
Vicky's got the right idea here, Natalie.
A row of foam pads.
Vicky says, my husband buys my craft stuff. I don't need to.
Oh. How do you get him to do that?
Yeah, it is good, isn't it? Jeanette says that she dislikes fussy cutting, but has found that if she does more of it, she seems to enjoy doing it.
Oh yeah, the more you do, the more confident you get with it, the better results you get. So definitely stick with it, because you can definitely achieve more than you thought you could when you put your mind to it and you focus on something, I feel. So this is going to stick.
Liz, I love this. Liz says that she's lucky that she has no significant other half. It's her alter ego who asks, where did that come from? Which is brilliant. Now, where did I buy that from? Very good.
So I'm just peeling back some of this foam because we've put this bottom bit on foam pads already. It wasn't allowing me to get that where I wanted it to be. So we've just taken a little bit of that foam off that edge, but it does lie nicely on top of there, so there's no need to worry about that. We'll double up these foam pads to create even more dimension with our card.
Yeah, it's got that, isn't it? Dimension and levels within your card.
Yeah.
Are really nice. They also just cast a little shadow, don't they? Which helps to show that it helps to make it pop out, doesn't it?
Really does. And then our this topper sentiment, I'm gonna put either.
Tammy Lane has a bag of middle borders.
I'm gonna put it here actually.
Because she doesn't tend to use them. She's the same as you, Nat. So but she never knows when they might come in handy. So she keeps them, which is perfect.
Keeping them. And then I want this to be on foam pads on my paper that we got out. So I'm just going to lay those out. We'll stick that onto our paper, and then this can go on our card. We're getting there. So we'll just lift this off, and you can use glue or tape to stick your papers down as well, because they're a bit more porous. So depending on what you prefer to use, you can do that. And then
somebody asked before now if because they do it the opposite way around. They stick everything to card blanks first. She asked which way was actually better.
I'm not sure, you know. I think it's genuinely down to your own perceptions and the things that you prefer to do. Sometimes I'll do it the other way, sometimes I'll do it this way. I think this way allows you to be a bit more flexible with the cards that you're making, because you can sort of adjust what you're doing and change things up a little bit. So I do think it's down to personal opinion. I don't think there's a right way or a wrong way, but yeah, sometimes I'll do it differently, sometimes I'll do it this way. But if you're If you make a mistake, it's easier to fix it when it's not on your card blank.
If you also get to the end of your card and think, do you know what, I'd like to wrap some ribbon around that.
Yeah.
Then if that
stuck,
bottom layer hasn't gone onto the card yet, you can do that a little easier probably.
Yeah, definitely. So it is probably easier to do it this way, just because it avoids all that mess. So now I'm just going to use my construction glue. I just want a little bit on
We need
that
some fresh
bit.
glues in here. We're starting to run out,
they're
aren't we?
running out. Well, that's because they keep going on incredible deals and then there's none left. And I'm going to stick that just on the edge there. And that is your card.
Another beautiful card, Natalie. And I think it was worth doing that fussy cut in the bottom, you know.
It was, wasn't it?
But you can see that if you didn't want
If you
to do
didn't
that
do
fussy
it, it
cut,
would
you
just
didn't
be
need
sort
to.
of plain on the bottom, or you could just have it plain on the top and you wouldn't have this foil in. But when you've got an image that just works so well together, you want to cram it all into one card.
Natalie, love that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, everybody, I'm going to remind you about our Win It Weekly. I shall move these card blanks out the way. Peony Promise. Should you wish to win one of 4 of our Peony Promise collections, all you need to do is to answer this question, get it right, and be one of the 4 lucky winners that will be picked out at 10 a.m. on Friday morning on our Thankcraft It's Friday show, which will be with myself and Natalie. Sheila, is it?
Sheila,
Myself
I
and
think.
Sheila. We would like you to like and share this video if you will. It's massively appreciated for anyone that does. And comment with your answer too. The Australian government banned what word for the day? Was it A, mate? Was it B, Barbie? Or was it C, drongo? It was banned for the day. And it was the government who did it.
You can't ban the word mate, can you?
I don't, was it banned throughout the whole of Australia? Or was it just banned in Parliament? Maybe, I don't know.
Who knows?
A, mate, B, Barbie, or C, drongo. That might give you a little bit of a clue. Guys, please do put your comment down, which of those is it, and you will be in with a chance of winning. Okay, we have only 3 more products to show you now.
3 more.
3 more. And will there be another demonstration?
Yeah, we'll squeeze one in.
We squeeze one in. Okay, next product. I shall open this for you. This is our Personally Yours letters and numbers. Now, I do think that we have had these.
We've had these recently for sure.
But we sold out of them. But we
did you
found
found some more?
some more. Yeah. So this is the thing about the back of
warehouse.
Paul's area.
Yeah,
You will find all sorts in the back of Paul's area. Luckily, most of it is foiled and glittered.
Emily.
So we include in here some large capital letters, we have numbers, and we have the accoutrement, such as pound signs or speech marks or equal signs or th, and st at the bottom there, so that you can do second birthday and so on and so forth. We've got boys and girls here. Listen, you choose who gets what colours. Yeah, boys can wear pink, girls can wear blue. It's
very true.
Absolutely, you wear what you want. But we have the letters. We have A through to Z, as you'd expect, and we have 1 through to 0. We've got the exclamation mark, the equal sign, speech marks. We have a question mark. We have the hash sign. I forgot what it's called. It was in a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire question. I think it was like £64,000 or something like that. I think it was Octo something or other, wasn't it? The name of it. I can't remember.
Has it got a proper name?
It's got a proper name.
Just the hash sign.
It's got a proper name. I think it was that one anyway. Pound sign, we've got an @ sign, which is very in, as you can imagine. I think there's a dollar sign there. There's loads to go at. Guys, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 of each of these sheets. Over 250 elements in total. All foil, all die cut, you just press them straight out, as you'd expect from Hunky Dory, and adorn them, adorn your cards with them. And they will be perfect with those smaller foam pads that we looked at earlier on that are in that adhesives bundle. £9.99, no, £4.99, second to last product. We have a Blossoming Blues stamp set. This is, as you can see, it's quite some size. So that's a topper set there. This is full size, it's full A4 size stamping plate. Lots and lots of different stamps on this. Beautiful. I'll count them whilst Natalie is doing her next demo. A through to Z, which is beautiful, and then you've also got some gorgeous blossoms in there. You've got sentiments in there. Real nice mix. I'm going to turn this round because then you can see what you get, but coloured. So you can see the beautiful butterfly there. You can see the gorgeous flower. Also, you can see this lovely sort of frame at the top with the butterfly in. Very, very pretty. £16, £3.99. Isn't that good?
£3.99.
£3.99. Last product
If I
of
didn't
the
already
day.
have this, I would be taking that home with me.
Last product of the day that I'm going to show you is something a little bit special, right? I have to warn anyone who buys this that it does not have instructions with it. Okay, so I'm going to warn you that.
Who needs instructions?
Who needs instructions? You don't really need instructions with this, but there are no instructions with it. I've got to tell you all. There are 4 envelopes here. That's a little tip that it might make 4 cards, and it does. If you look at these beautiful butterflies, we have lovely colours of sort of a nice dark, going towards black really.
And I guess these are your card blanks.
These are your card blanks. We've got a beautiful purple, a nice deep pink there. And this, you can see, that will just fold here at the top of the wings and become a card blank. And you also have these foiled and die cut butterflies, which press out easily from the background, but have lots and lots of layers.
And these are really good. I was looking at them before. So once you've popped out your whole butterfly, then you can individually move each layer to create dimension. But the where it is cut stops, so the middle all stays attached.
Absolutely.
And then you just stick the middle onto the card blank, and away you go.
So let's see whether I can do a reasonable job.
I reckon you can do a great job.
This. Again, just folding there. You can score it so that it's perfect, but you really don't have to. There we go. So you get sort of this gorgeous fluttering. Look at that. And that is just going to go directly onto, I should probably choose the right one, which will be this one, directly onto the butterfly. As Natalie says, you stick it in the centre, and then you get this gorgeous foil butterfly.
How amazing does that look?
Isn't that incredible? And you get the colour of the card blank shines through. Yeah? Very, very pretty. I'll do the other side as well. I'll even probably stick it on.
Oh yeah, you can.
But in the meantime, we're going to go across to Natalie. That says makes 12 fabulous shaped cards. It doesn't. It makes 4 cards. So please do understand that that's incorrect on screen. It makes 4 cards. There are not instructions included with this. $5.99 it's not. It's $3.99 while stocks last. Let's jump to Natalie.
Yes, we're going to do a quick card with that beautiful stamp set, which I absolutely love. To start off with, we've got a piece of 4 3/4 by 6 3/4 Ink Me cardstock, and then I've used my large stamp that you can see here, and I've stamped this and fussy cut it out of some of our masking sheet. Now, masking sheet, if you've never heard of it, is kind of like a big sheet of low tack tape, and that just allows you to stamp your images on and then stamp around it, and it leaves you with a blank area. Now, because for this card I don't necessarily need to do this, because I am actually gonna stick on top of this, but if you were going to create this on a flat basis, this is the best way to do it. So let's take our large floral stamp, because this is beautiful. The blooms in here are just fabulous, and I'm going to stamp this on here, and we're going to do it in a few different ways, I think. First of all, we're going to stamp this with some embossing ink, so I'm just going to cover that with my anti-static bag. Then I'm using a block to do this, and the reason why I'm using a block is because we're stamping it a number of times, so for to be able to do this really super fast, we want to be able to do that with our block. And then I'm using an embossing ink. Now, I'm using Versamark for this because I couldn't get my hands on any of the Prism one before we came in here. But
probably because we've sold it all now.
Oh, have we?
No,
well,
I don't. But I'm just imagining.
It could be why. And then I'm going to move my image and just stamp this. I want to stamp it sort of in this corner and this corner as well, but I want it to be different ways throughout. So let's go with this side. And then I'm going to put a bit of pressure on here to make sure my stamp is down, but I want this to be quite antique-y, so...
Now, I just want to say that I've finished with this card.
Have you?
Making this card. So
Super fast.
This is just, yeah, just to point out how quick it was to make. And I'll show it you afterwards, yeah?
And then again, I'm going to turn my stamp and press it on here. Now, I'm using loads of pressure here, and that is just because I don't want to miss out any areas. I'm not normally an acrylic block person. I do use it for these sort of ways where you need to do something super fast, but normally I would always use my stamping press. And then if I just, I've got a box here that's stuck. If we just pop this in this box, then I can add my silver embossing powder, and we can just tap that out, and you can see there that that has stuck beautifully on there. Before I go ahead and heat emboss this, I'm just going to take this lovely leaf piece that we have, and I'm just going to stamp this just on this side here, and then I'm going to flip it and do it on this side here. And
Abby
then we'll
has
add
asked
more
Abby has asked
powder.
how we choose the winners for the Win It Weekly. It is, believe it or not, it is somebody who sits there and types in all the people who have the right answer in the comments get typed in all the, into a spreadsheet. All the people's names on the hubs get typed in, and then there's a very clever little random formula that picks people at random from that list. So it's always a real mix of people who are going to win. People do, you can enter, can't you, Emily, on the hub? Yeah. So it's not just entering by putting a comment onto either Facebook or YouTube when our show's on. You can also enter on the hub if you can't watch us that week.
So now I've removed that stamped image from the centre, and that just leaves us with the pieces that we need to heat emboss. And as you can see, that's turning into a beautiful silver colour. These are great stamps for if you want to make your own wedding invitations as well. And this is quite a nice example of how maybe you could do the front of your invites. So we've stamped that now and heat embossed that. That is in silver. And then our little image that we had before, I'm going to bring in my stamp press for this because I want it to be straight. So let's just pop these on here, and then I'm going to use these initials. So I've gone with A and I've gone with M. So let's change that actually. Let's go with one that's a little bit thinner. Let's go with K. That's probably L. Let's go with L. We'll go with A and L. So we can pop them in the centre, make sure that they're nice and equal. Get the top of our stamping press, and then just stamp these again with that ink. Get some of our embossing powder, which I've just put into this tub so it's easier to manoeuvre and use. Just tap off those bits that are just around, and then we'll just heat emboss these letters. When you do this, because I've done this in stages, you want to make sure that you're not putting heat onto the frame that you did earlier, because if you heat emboss something too many times, you lose like the shine from the powders. So if you can do it in one, it's probably best, but if you can't, then you can leave that out. So then now with this, I'm just going to add the lightest. I'm going to go with blue. I think silver and blue is a really nice colour. Actually, am I going to do it with that? I'm not sure, you know. Let's do it. We'll put it on our mat and we can pick up the colour like so. So we can do it like this, and then I can just add a little touch of water colour of our blue, and I want this to be quite sporadic. I don't want it to look neat and tidy because I like that really washed watercolour effect, especially when you're heat embossing. It just looks quite effective to just add your colour very sporadically and sort of wash over that design. You can obviously go in and add more colour where you feel is necessary, so possibly in the middle of your roses, just to add a little bit more to them. But then what we can do, just to finish this off, is we will stick our initials. We will stick these on top so that stands out. We'll make sure it's the right way around as well. We can stick them on top, and then we can stick this with some tape.
So who
Actually,
were
let's
now?
do. I just picked them out. I was going to do.
Perfect for Adam and Lucy for.
Oh yeah.
For my brother and.
Maybe I was going to do A and M because that my best friends who are planned to get married later in the year. That's their initials. And she might be watching actually because sometimes she does. She does watch when she's working from home. But we've just stuck that on there. And maybe it's an anniversary, maybe it's a wedding, maybe it's they've moved in together, they've got engaged, but I think it's a really nice, classy way of using these stamps, mixing in your inks, your pens, just to make a really nice, simple but effective card.
It's really clean, that, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
So clean. Lovely. Natalie, you've made some absolutely beautiful cards today, as
Thanks.
always. Okay, guys, and I've made a card as well. It's not as accomplished as Natalie's, but it's the hard work was done for me.
Of
I'll be
course.
honest. These are the gorgeous Twilight Butterflies, Blossoming Butterflies shaped cards. It makes 4, not 12, that it shows you there, but they're really quite attractive, aren't they?
It looks so good. You've done a really good job there.
Thanks, buddy. I used less than an inch's worth of double-sided tape and stuck the centre to the card, and that's all I did. That's all you have to do with this. You do also get there's about, I think, 14 on each sheet. There are some other butterflies as well and bits and bats on there. Remember, no instructions come with these, but it is as easy as just sticking a little bit of double-sided tape in the centre there, fanning these out and popping it on, and it looks absolutely stunning. Folds flat for posting, as you can imagine. Your envelopes also come with. Okay, guys, that is it for our Trolley Dash today. I have a tiny announcement, and that is that I'm going to add to the rollover, the product rollover box, our Classic Cars stamp set.
Ooh.
Let's take a quick look. This is what we're adding. Very nice. If you would like to be in with a chance of winning our product rollover, we will be spinning our wheel in our 10 o'clock Friday morning show, Thank Craft It's Friday. We would love you to be there. It'll be myself and I do believe Sheila. TV schedule this evening at 6 p.m. with Sheila and our stunning Springtime Wishes Deco-Large collection. Very nice.
Yes, it's going to be a little sneak peek to the pick of the
sneak
day.
Peek, and then it's tomorrow's pick of the day.
Tomorrow's pick of the day.
Okay, now we've seen it. It's gorgeous. If you like Springtime Decollage, lots and lots of people do. It's one of our best-selling collections or launches of the year each year. You are very much going to like these. So next Facebook Live show, love Decollage, it says, question mark. Do you, Natalie?
Do you? Do you?
Do you love Decollage, Emily?
Of course I do.
I love Decollage too. I'm going to tune on Friday because I'm going to be here at 10 a.m. as we introduce you to our Springtime Wishes Decollage collection. And last thing for me to do is to say thank you so much, everyone, for joining us here today. We have enjoyed your company and your comments. It's a goodbye from myself, a goodbye from Emily,
Bye.
and a goodbye from Natalie.
Goodbye.
And we will see you on Friday. Take care, guys.